Hi guys, I just wanted to share with you guys an apples to apples comparison between the carbine length gas system and the mid-length gas system, which has gotten a lot of talk lately. On the top here is a carbine length gas system. This is a 14.5-inch barrel with like an A2 style flash hider. Both these uppers have a 14.5-inch barrel, exact same muzzle device, same front sight gas block. Same manufacturer handguard, even though they're different colors, they're exactly the same. These are both Midwest Industry Gen 2s. This is a carbine length gas system. This is a mid-length gas system, and this is basically the difference. So you have two exact uppers, identical to each other in barrel length and barrel profile, the same front sight block. The only difference is the gas system. And so what we have here is basically the carbine length gas system, which is a tried and true proven system. It works. This upper I have ran in multiple carbine classes. It runs absolutely flawless. I've had zero issues with it. There is nothing wrong with the carbine length gas system. It's a proven system. The mid-length gas system, the only difference in it is you're tapping off on the barrel a little bit farther down the barrel, and you're tapping off on the gas, so you're getting a little bit softer recoil impulse. It feels something more between the rifle and the carbine. It's a little smoother, a little less felt recoil. It can help you get a faster follow-up shot, but I can say with the carbine I have had no issues getting a fast follow-up second shot. That hasn't been a problem. So what the difference is you're really looking at, and the pluses and minuses, if you're going for absolutely the lightest weight setup, the carbine setup will always be lighter. And just for that fact that it's not a lot, but the gas tube is shorter and your handguard overall is going to be shorter. Thus it's going to be lighter, regardless whether it's a plastic or it's aluminum, whether it's a quad rail, whatever it is going to be shorter, it's going to be lighter. So the carbine will always fall to be slightly lighter in weight and slightly more felt recoil, but it is not an issue. It's a tried and true system, and the difference overall is basically 2 inches. On the mid-length gas system, we've pushed the same front sight block out almost exactly 2 inches farther down the barrel than we did on the carbine, so we're tapping off in the gas a little bit later. The handguard here is approximately 6.25 inches of real estate here, so your space for your hand and accessories is somewhat limited. When you go to a mid-length system, you pick up 2 inches, so this is roughly 8.25 inches in length. So you're picking up 2 inches, and appearance-wise, it appears to be quite a bit more. These are both running the exact same hand stops. They're running very similar weapon lights. The weapon lights are in similar, almost identical locations compared to the front sight block. So my hand placement is virtually the same with the hand stop and the weapons light. There are a couple advantages. Besides having a longer handguard, I have more room for my hand to place more, in the front or the back. I can get my hand farther up on the barrel. The only disadvantages I see is you're going to pick up a few ounces in weight because just the longer gas tube and the longer handguard. Other than that, there's not really any downsides to the mid-length gas system. I think it's been around long enough now that it's been tried and it's been proven to be as reliable as the carbine gas system. So a little softer shooting, quite a bit more space here for accessories in your hand. You're able to get your hand farther out on the rifle. Also, something that you kind of overlook a lot is the front sight is pushed out, so you have a longer sight radius, which tends to make it a little bit easier to shoot accurately. With the longer sight radius, it's going to be inherently a little more precise at distance. So the few ounces you pick up in weight, I think, are overweighed by the longer handguard, having more room for accessories in your hand, and the longer sight radius and the slightly softer shooting. But if you're in the market for a carbine and you're looking at a carbine length gas system and someone's talking about a mid-length gas system, this is basically the difference what you're talking about. 2 inches, pushing that system where you tap off the gas 2 inches farther down, you're going to wind up with a little bit longer handguard. I think it's definitely a plus. It's a lot less compact. and but it's a lot easier to mount different accessories on. But you can see here, this is almost an apple per apple comparison. Same barrel length, same muzzle device, same barrel profile. The only difference is where the gas system is tapped off. I'm using the same exact front sight block, but that's basically what you get when you go to a mid-length gas system over a carbine length gas system. I don't knock the carbine length gas system. I like it. It works fine. Haven't been running this as long as I've been running that, so time will tell if this proves to be just as reliable. So far it has been. It hasn't been any issues. So if you're thinking about one or the other, they both are good systems that work, and this is basically the only difference you're going to get. Just remember, the mid-length gas system, you're going to wind up incurring a few extra ounces just because of the longer gas tube and just because of the physically larger handguard you're going to have. But other than that, I think the softer shooting, the longer sight radius, and the availability of more space for accessories and to set it up, hand placement that's right for you, is definitely a plus when it comes to the mid-length gas system. But there's a comparison of the two, the carbine and the mid-length gas system. Thanks for watching.